Hello, this is Diego Alejandro Garcia from Foreign Languages, and today I am going to be giving some outcomes about the first activity that we had in this course. So the first one is what is the learning purpose of the course? And it's to enhance linguistic, sociolinguistic, and pragmatic abilities in foreign languages by engaging oral tasks within real-time interactive scenarios to effectively communicate and deliberate on complex topics. And the second question is from the four outcomes, which one calls your attention more? And in this case, is the first one because it demonstrates oral skills to express fluently and spontaneously about different cultural subjects for social or academic purposes, because in this case, mastering oral skills not only improves communication, but also empower to thrive in both social and academic settings while fostering deeper cultural connections. The next question was how many activities does the course have? And the course have, in this case, 6 tasks. What are synchronic interaction activities? These are activities in real-time conversations about a particular issue or subject. Usually it's about to talk about the next topic or about the next homework that is going to be given to the students in order to clear ideas. But it can be also an excellent opportunity to practice English, which makes them important for everyone. And the next one is identify and describe the synchronic interaction activities in the course. This is to participate in 6 meetings to talk about the necessary academic topics in order to get new learning. Uh, we were able to see also that in this case, for this course, the final assessment involves producing a collaborative video podcast that reflects our English learning experiences, which requires, of course, a group submission. And now let's start with the second part of this final homework. First question, what is the purpose for studying English as a foreign language? Learning English as a second language is a deliberated process that is closely related to my goals for both my career and personal life. Understanding why one is learning a language is important because it influences the methods and techniques one uses. According to Klein-Lever, Ehrman, and Sharkman, 2005, my main goal is to align with two important topics covered in their work, the necessary for practical communication and personal development. Regarding the nature of language study, what aspects imply acquiring speaking skills? Gaining proficiency in speaking a foreign language requires understanding a variety of linguistic, cognitive, and social elements that work together to provide successful oral communication. The authors stress that speaking involves integrating various aspects of language, including grammar, pragmatics, fluency, and pronunciation, rather than just creating words. Some aspects that we could get into account on this conversation will be mastery of pronunciation and phonetics. The authors stress how crucial it is for students to become acquainted with the language sounds and rhythm because even with proper grammar, mispronounced words can impede communication. Vocabulary and grammar for a real-time use. Speaking demands that students have a strong command of grammar and a useful vocabulary. The difficulty, as the authors point out, is being able to apply these components on the spur of the moment and without planning. Fluency. Speaking naturally and without undue hesitance is a key component of fluency. The authors emphasize that sustaining a fluent flow of ideas is more important for fluency than speaking quickly. And pragmatics. Speaking effectively involves more than just knowing the language. It also entails being aware of social and cultural communication convictions. The author emphasizes that meaningful conversations require pragmatic sentence or knowing what they say or when to say these words or these phrases. After planning your language study and especially to enhance your speaking skills, how can you assess your progress? First of all, we can access this progress. According to the writers, stress the significance of established, clear, and attainable goals. This could include objectives for speaking abilities like increasing fluency, learning a certain vocabulary, or decreasing mispronunciations. Also emphasize how important outside feedback is for evaluating speaking abilities. It is possible to get helpful feedback on pronunciation, grammar, and pragmatics by conversing with native speakers or language teachers. Students that receive this feedback are able to point out areas for growth that they might not otherwise be able to. And finally, the writer emphasized how crucial self-awareness is to language acquisition. By considering how well they can communicate in every context, learners can evaluate their speaking development. How can you organize lifelong language learning? Mention specific strategies from your experience and from the chapter. First of all, we have that stress how crucial goal setting is to language acquisition. While short-term objectives assist in breaking the process down into manageable steps, long-term goals give you a vision of what you want to accomplish, such as mastering a particular ability or achieving fluency. The authors emphasize that since each learner has a distinct preference and strengths, it is crucial to customize your teaching methods. For example, using infographics, films, flashcards, or watching, for example, how can every student can get more learning and taking advantage of those things. After that, we have emphasis how crucial it is to improve speaking, listening, reading, and writing skills in a balanced manner. Rotating your attention among these skills is essential for lifetime learning in order to guarantee well-rounded proficiency. The authors also stress the importance of introspection and self-evaluation. Establish milestones to measure your development on a regular basis, such as finishing a language competency exam or recording your speech to monitor your growth over time. You may modify your tactics and maintain your motivation by thinking back on what works and what it doesn't. Thank you so much for all of your attention.